Shit, what is this? Rollovers. You know what a rollover? A vehicle that rolls. U.S. Jeeps now come, or they started very off, with roll bars on them because people drive them like cars and not like trucks. It is considered that Jeeps are trucks. In the U.S. military in World War II, the Jeep that was put out rolled. People drove them as cars, and they would make turns on them, and they would roll them over. They were cheap to produce until somebody came along, and some general says, put a roll bar on it. And then they got them, and they welded a frame on them. And when they sold in the United States, they made them with roll bars. In Korea, one of the big deaths were from Jeeps that rolled over. Until the Japanese made them, and they were cheap to make, and yeah. When U.S. military they get guys coming into the U.S. military, they throw them into a Jeep, and the guy never drove a car before, and now he's driving a truck, and he rolls the thing over. Yeah, a lot of people get killed. When my mother, I used to buy my cars for my mother, and and then I'll upgrade my stuff, and would upgrade her. And my mother got a Thunderbird, those little sports cars. She loved it. She used to get pulled over by the police, which kind of was surprising. Oh, what are you doing on a Thunderbird? Yeah, but I was able to drive it once, and I said I would never drive anything that small again. I don't like sitting on the ground. Maybe some people like sitting on the ground. I don't. I went from an Escort, Ford Escort, which was a wagon, to a Ford passenger van. And I was told by the dealer, you are driving a truck. And he had a little place card put up there saying, you are driving a truck. Watch your turns. Rush Limbaugh, when he was on a radio program for a while, would say, hey, another van killed a person because the person drove the van as a car, and they made a right or left turn fast, and the thing just flipped. Dealerships, when you buy your SUV, I was went from a Escort. Oh, not Escort. No, that's wrong. I went from a Ford truck to a Chevy Astro 2002. A great deal on it. But there was a little thing in there. The guy said, "This is a truck." Dealers say this is a truck. You can roll this over very quickly if you make a right or left turn fast. And it was. Oh, it was a great vehicle. Oh, I missed that. But it was 20 years old and couldn't get replacement parts. But that basically said, you got a truck and you can roll this thing over. And as I said about Afghanistan, is that more Taliban are being killed by U.S. military equipment. They were being shot by resistance, what there is of there, because they're rolling they get into a Humvee and they make right or left turns fast, and the thing just goes over a few times. Trucks the same way. Oh wow, I'm in this great big thing. Look at me. And they roll the vehicles. Oh well, maybe it's the curse of the American automobile manufacturer. Wait, who owns something now? China? Oh, well. But, yeah, Then I have SUV. This guy says, you know why you are driving a truck. Watch your turns. Now they're making them closer to the ground, but again, watch what you do with this thing. It's not a car. It's not a car. Of course, most of the vehicles are SUVs that are being sold. So now that's my thing on rollovers.